Two things can change the physics between the north and the south of the equator. And no, it's not the Earth's magnetic field. That's a myth. The Earth's magnetic field is exactly the same at the same latitude in the northern and southern hemispheres. Doesn't matter if you're in northern Canada or southern Brazil, the magnetic field lines are the same. So what actually changes the physics between the north and the south? Two things. The first one is this. When you spin a container of water around really fast, the water forms these cool swirls. And those swirls look different depending on whether you're spinning them in the northern or southern hemisphere. You see, water in the northern hemisphere spins clockwise. But in the southern hemisphere, the water spins counterclockwise. It's because of something called the Coriolis effect. As the Earth rotates, it carries the water with it. But because of inertia, the water wants to keep going straight. So the Earth pulls the water to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. And that makes the water swirl like this. But there's another thing that changes the physics between north and south. Take a look at this. If you place a long object like a rod or a wire on the equator, and then you give it a small nudge, it starts to move on its own. And again, this happens in both hemispheres. In the northern hemisphere, the rod moves to the east. In the southern hemisphere, the rod moves to the west. And at first this seems impossible. You're on the equator. Shouldn't everything just go back and forth, north and south? But that's not what happens. The Earth is curved. So as the rod moves away from its starting position, it also moves slightly to the east or to the west. And which way it moves depends on which hemisphere it's in. So why do these two effects only happen at the equator? Well, it's because they both have to do with the fact that the Earth is curved. On the equator, gravity pulls everything straight down. But as you move north or south, gravity doesn't quite pull straight anymore. Instead, it pulls towards the center of the Earth. This means that on the northern hemisphere, gravity pulls slightly to the east. On the southern hemisphere, gravity pulls slightly to the west. And that's why the water swirls that way. And that's why the rod moves that way. And that's why it's different in the northern and southern hemispheres. Gravity doesn't pull straight down anywhere. It always pulls towards the center of the Earth. And because the Earth is curved, that means gravity pulls slightly to the east in the northern hemisphere and slightly to the west in the southern hemisphere. That's 1 minute. See you next time.